I'm not deliberately provocative, but I am aware that it appears that way to a lot of people. 38 years old, I've probably been aware of that a good 34 years, that whenever I open my mouth, people get their back up. And for 34 years, I was told and thought it's because I'm a rude person. It's because I don't care about other people's feelings. It's because I've got no sensitivity. It's because I just don't understand how what I say affects other people's emotions. Now, even as a 4-year-old, I couldn't figure out how I am able to control your emotions, because they're not called my emotions. Those are my ones. They're the ones I control. And the ones that you're accusing me of controlling are your ones. So why would you give up your emotions to somebody else and say, here, you control them? Why would you hand that power over? Especially to a child. How is it a 2, 3, 4-year-old child can get you angry because you've given them the key to that door of anger that you hold? That's the first layer of what's happening. The second layer is they are the key themselves. So you don't need to give them any key. They were born naturally, in a way, to be that key to wake you up. They were born to have specific attributes that would get under your skin so much you'll question why they are that way, until you realise it's because of you. And that there is right where you learn to accept the other, and then you can learn, you can almost learn intellectually from that point that there is no other. The whole point of your children being a little bit like you is to show you there is no other. It's just energy. However much love and belief you put into them is how much they'll reflect back who you are. However much attention and energy you show them is the attention and energy you'll get back from them, revealing who you are. However much gratitude and sheer awe of life you show for your children, and this could be even more relevant to the people that go through a harder process of having children, the level and effort that you go through and the gratitude that you show, if you maintain that with your children, you'll see it returned, magnified, exponentially. One of the biggest problems with kids these days that we see, and why they won't do what they're told, and why everybody says they just don't listen, because nobody's listening to them. If you're not going to listen to them for the first 5, 7 years of their life, why would they listen to you for the next 7? You've got to give what you want them to give you back. If you want teenagers that come and talk to you and listen to you, then when they're young, you have to go and talk to them and listen to them. You can't expect it to be just known when they get to that age. You've got to program into them who you are now, so that when they get to that point of needing that person to talk to, it already clicks in their head that, oh, I've got one of them. That's called a parent. There's plenty of here and now moments with your children, but there's also long-term planning and setting them up right, because you should know to a certain extent what you've gone through or what you haven't dealt with. Your kids are going to experience that to some extent. So when you expect that, you can almost start talking to them about the future without them knowing it's actually the future. And then when they get there, the whole story will make a lot more sense. And they're not going to fall off the rails when their world flips upside down. And then when the only person that ever actually told them complete truth and didn't just lie to them all through their childhood and adolescent years, when they come to that realization moment in their life that, hang on, things aren't as they appear, they're going to want to go back to that only place they ever got truth from. If you become truth, when people want truth, they'll find you. When you're magnetic to truth and you're putting out that vibration, you're going to attract seekers of truth in towards you. If you're putting out vibration of fear, you're going to be attracting people that are addicted to fear. And I bought a poppy this morning and it broke, and now I just found one on the ground. So there you go, that's how the universe rewards you. Thank you. Perfection beyond belief.